Hi dear friends, how are you? I'm Vikas again from Vikas Driving School. Today I'm going to show you same like a mock test, same like a driving test. I have Sunita with me. She having a driving test on 29th, and before going to driving test, she having a first lesson with me. So I'm going to check her driving, how she going to drive, is she able to pass her driving test. So let's start, Sunita. Look, first of all I just want to explain you about driving test. Driving test is going to be half an hour. There are going to be two stages of the driving test, first stage and second stage. First stage is going to be 10 minutes, second stage is going to be 20 minutes. The difference between first stage and second stage: first stage they're going to take you to a little bit quieter roads, second stage they're going to take you a bit busier road, complicated road, congested road. That's how your test is going to be. And in the first stage it's going to be 7 to 10 tasks. It's according to the testing route as well. And the second stage it's going to be 14 to 21 tasks. It's according to the testing route as well. So when I'm talking about the test, when they're going to say to you turn left, that is going to be one task. When they are going to say to you turn right, that is going to be second task. When they're going to say to you do reverse parallel parking, that is going to be third task. And the second stage 14 to 21 task. Make sure whenever they're going to say to you turn left, make sure check your mirrors. The trick of the passing is make sure, because normally when we drive in a normal driving, we don't check mirrors. We just simply see the safe gap and we just turn left. So make sure in the driving test, because examiner is going to be with us and he going to check how safely you driving. Are you checking the other road user as well? Are you checking your surrounding as well? So please make sure check your surrounding. So when you're going to turn left, make sure first check your center mirror, give your left mirror, and then give your left indicator. So if you're turning right, check your center mirror, check your right mirror, then you give your right indicator. So simply turning left and right, they're going to check these things. But when you're going to drive straight, what they're going to check when you're driving only straight, they're only going to check you following the speed limit and you checking your center mirror. Always you need to check the center mirror whenever you going to press the brake. First you need to check your mirror, then you need to press the brake. Most of the students, they don't use this mirror at all. Examiner just mark no. If continuously you using your brake and you're not checking your mirror, they have reason to fail you if examiner is very strict. Most of the students, the examiner is very nice, so they don't say anything, but sometime what happen, the examiner is very strict and they just fail. And make sure lots of students, when they turn left and right, they don't make a position. When you turn left, make sure keep your car left hand side close to the curb. Make sure when you turn right, keep your car close to the center line. So these things you need to be very careful. So we're going to start same like a driving test.
When we are, sorry to interrupt, so when we are turning left, should I still do the shoulder check or no?
Look, when you're going to turn left, you don't need to do shoulder check, but you need to check your mirror. You need to check your center mirror, left mirror, then you need to give your left indicator. And if there is a bike line, suppose if there is any bicycle line, then you need to do shoulder check. Otherwise you don't need to do shoulder check.
So shoulder check I'm only doing when I am changing the lanes?
Shoulder check you need to do it around 3 places. Suppose whenever they're going to say to you please pull over to left hand side.
Okay.
Suppose you're going to pull over in any street and your car go to stationary position and parking position. So whenever your car go to stationary position, make sure whenever you're going to start again, and whenever you're going to start again from whenever you're going to go straight, make sure you need to check your center mirror, right mirror, and then right indicator. And just before moving, you need to do right shoulder check, and then you need to start to move.
Okay.
Lots of students, they're very confused about the head check. They don't know where to do it. I'm going to tell you very simple 3 places of the doing head check. So first you know where you need to do it. Whenever your car
is
parking or go to stationary position or parking position.
Right.
So when your car go to stationary and parking position, whenever they're going to say to you please pull over to left hand side, so say whenever they're going to say to you do a 3-pointer, so you need to pull over little bit left hand side. Yeah. So when you go right hand side, again you need to do right shoulder check. And the second head check you need to do it whenever you cross the bike line.
Yes.
Suppose they're going to they're going to say to you, turn left please. Most of the time the bike line is going to be left hand side. So whenever even you miss the bike line, if you see a small line, you need to best to do a shoulder check. So check your mirror, give your left indicator just before moving, do your shoulder check and then move. Yeah. And the third head check, very careful when you line change. When you line change. So 3 places of the doing a head check: whenever your car go to stationary position, whenever you cross a bike line, and whenever you line change.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So these things you need to be very careful. And we're going to do a pre-driving check. Pre-driving check means I'm going to ask you the basic function. If you're not going to know this basic function, your driving test is not going to be started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start now. Left indicator please. Right indicator please. Right indicator off. Show me low beam please. Headlight please. High beam please. High beam off. Headlight off. Low beam off. Washroom wiper please. Show me front demister. Back demister. Hazard light. Handbrake. Brake. Horn. Very good, well done. That's how your driving test is. That's how your pre-driving test check is going to be. So these things they're going to ask you in the pre-driving check. After asking these things, they're going to say to you, when you feel safe, when you're ready, take a Vic Road exit please.
Okay.
So then you need to start your driving test. Yeah. When you feel safe, when you're ready, take a Vic Road exit please. Very good, well done. Make sure when you start to move, check your mirror, check your surrounding, give your left indicator, and then start to move. Some students, they don't give their indicator and they just start to move. Because it's going to be very big mistake, because you're going without indicator. Make sure exit is just on one place in this Broadmeadows Vic Road. Make sure when you're taking a Vic Road exit, you need to go very carefully. Check both sides. And always, like when you cross, like a driveway is pedestrian crossing. If somebody is standing left and right hand side, you must need to give way. If no one is just there, you just need to come middle and you just need to wait there. So we're going to take next left from traffic light please. Check your mirror, and start to move as soon as possible. Make sure don't start to move little bit late, because if you're going to start to turn left little bit late, because the car will going to start come backside of you, and somebody going to beep you, horn you, and the examiner is going to mark, and they can fail you as well, because it's become very dangerous situation.
Yeah.
What is speed limit here?
70.
70. Very good, well done. So after taking a Vic Road exit, when you turn left, the speed limit is 70. Make sure always make a habit of checking the speed limit as soon as you enter in the street. Look for the speed sign. So we're going to take next left again please. Very good, well done. Always start to move from the first dot. That straight line, you are not allowed to touch. The straight line like is a wall. If you're going to touch, when you're going to turn left, if you're going to touch that straight line, the examiner is going to mark you as a critical error.
Yeah.
So we're going to take next right again please. Lots of students, they're very confused about when the car is parked at left hand side and right hand side. They're not sure how much distance should be when they're driving between cars. So always you need to keep it 1 meter distance. Always you need to keep it 1 meter from left side, 1 meter from right side. Take a next left, check your center mirror, give your left indicator. Make sure when you turn left and right, don't rush. Don't rush. Just give your indicator 3 seconds before. When you about to turn, just take a little pause for good looking, and then after that start to go. Take a next left again, please.
I already feel like a pro.
We're going to take next right again, please. Very good, well done. That's a very good position you made. Always when you turn right and left, always make a very good position, because some students, when they turn right, they turn too much wide. Sometimes they start to turn little bit early, sometimes they start to turn late.
I think it's because you told me about how to use the steering.
Yeah, we're going to take next right again, please. Yeah, make sure it was not a good turning. Make sure always when you turn from main road to side road, you need to come the center of the road and then start to move.
Yeah.
Then start to move. This one you just start to turn little bit wider turning. If the examiner is going to go with us, they're going to mark no. If you're going to do too many times, they can fail us as well.
They can fail us, yeah.
So make sure make a very good position for turning. So we're going to take next left again, please. When you feel safe, when you're ready, do a 3-point turn, please. Very good, well done. This one we're doing cup to cup 3-point turn. When you're doing cup to cup turn, you just need to pull lever. After pull lever, you just need to check your mirror again, right indicator again, right shoulder check again. This one we're doing it from cup to cup 3-point turn. In a 3-point turn, lots of students, they're not sure they are allowed to touch the curb or not. Yes, if you're doing 3-point turn, you can touch the curb as well, but you can touch gently, slowly. Because if you're going to touch hardly, it's going to be discomfort for the examiner and going to discomfort for everyone, so they can fail us. So you can touch, but you can touch gently. So once you come middle of this road, center of the road, then start to move. You don't need to go too much back as well. If you have already space to turn, you don't need to go back. Once you think you can just turn, it's enough space for you to turn, and just turn. So this is perfect 3-point turn. Take a next right. We're going to do again cup to cup 3-point turn. There is a 2 type of the 3-point turn, cup to cup 3-point turn.
Did we go left?
Right. No problem. Keep going straight. I said it to you turn right, but that's fine as well. If they say to you turn right and you forget to turn right, there is no problem. In the driving test, if the examiner is going to say, like, misunderstanding can happen with anyone. So if they say to you turn right and you unable to go to right, don't worry about it. Don't try to do more mistakes. So just they're going to say to you, take a next right again, please, or next left again, please, according to the testing route. So you can miss their if they're going to say to you anything turn left or right, you can miss 3 times. But no more than 3 times.
Should we go again, right? And then we
Yeah,
go to
keep
the
going.
same street?
Take a left again, please.
Yeah.
Do a 3-point turn, please, when you feel safe. So we're going to do again 3-point turn, curb to curb, 3-point turn. Make sure keep your left indicator on. When you're pulling our left hand side, make sure, look, this is not a safe place to do a 3-point turn.
Oh.
Check right hand side. You're looking left hand side, but right hand side there is a car as well.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure keep your car everywhere. Keep your eye everywhere. Because you just looking left hand side and you just park the car somewhere where there is a car right hand side. Because if you're going to do here, you're not going to have enough space to turn.
Yeah.
Make sure do it 3-point turn where there is a no car left hand side, no car right hand side, and you have enough space to turn.
Yeah, okay. So we'll have to find somewhere
So
else.
choose somewhere very safe and you have enough space to turn. Do a 3-point turn anywhere wherever you feel safe. Look, here is plenty of safe place.
Yeah,
If you're going to
you
give
can
your
see.
indicator, you can just pull over easily and you can turn easily. Look again, it's not
Nothing
safe
too
because how you
front.
go, because you are just very close to the next car. If you're going to turn right,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a safe space to turn.
Should we reverse a little bit?
Yeah, you can do reverse, no problem. Because you know what happening, why you not able to find, because you're not keeping your eye everywhere. When I say to you do a 3-point turn, you start to look only left hand side, but you don't look the front car, you don't look the right car. Make sure you need to keep your eye in the driving is a multitasking, so you can't keep your eye just on a one place.
Okay.
So you need to keep your eye everywhere.
Right.
So keep going straight, please. So no, we're not going to do it here 3-point turn. We will do it somewhere else. Very good, well done. Whenever your car is on a stationary position, make sure do it from again. Check your mirror, right indicator, right shoulder check. Turn left.
Okay, maybe we can do it here.
No, take it next left. Next left. We're going to take next right again, please. Make sure drive it quicker as well. You're driving very slow, taking a long time. If you're driving test, if you're going to drive like this, a little bit more lessons.
Okay.
Do a 3-point turn, please, when you feel safe. Make sure you like this because you are unable to pull over left hand side. So this one we're going to do again, curb to curb 3-point turn. When you pull over, after pulling over, you just take a little pause, check your mirror, right indicator, right shoulder check, and then go close to the curb again. Make sure when you reverse, always people they forget to check rear mirror. You need to turn your head and you need to check it from rear mirror. Turn left, turn full left, turn full left. Always whenever when you reverse, turn full left and then start to reverse, because we need to go back again. And don't look too much in the mirror. Once you are middle of the road and once you think you have enough space, then start to go to back. keep going straight. End of the straight, turn right. Take a next left. Make sure when you're driving you need to keep a 1 meter distance from the car, because the car is the left hand side and right hand side as well, because anyone can open the door. If we have a 1 meter distance, if anyone is going to be opening a door as well, still we going to be safe.
Yeah.
And make sure keep your eye in this type of the situations, keep your eye everywhere. You need to be extra conscious, you need to be extra looking, and make sure the speed humps, there is a white line on top of that speed humps, so it's a pedestrian crossing. If somebody is just standing left hand side and right hand side, you must need to give way to them. You must need to give way to them. Take a next left again, please. So now we're going to turn left into main road. What is speed limit here?
40.
40. Make sure if the speed limit is 40, because it's school time now, 3 o'clock. So if the speed limit is 40, you need to drive between 30 to 35. Always drive 5 less. Keep it 5 for safety side. If the speed limit is 40, drive like 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, just close to 35. 5, just keep it for safe side, because sometime when our attention goes somewhere else and the car speed automatically go a little bit up, if you're going to keep it your speed limit 5 less, you will be safe. So we're going to take a next left again, please.
Where's the left here?
Left here. Do your shoulder check. Make sure here is a bike line. Always when you turn left, you must need to do shoulder check. And a bike line, if for turning left and right, you can use till 50 meter. You can go in the bike line for turning left and right till 50 meter. No more than that. And if any bus line, you can use it for just till 100 meter. So do a U-turn please when you feel safe. U-turn is same like a 3-point turn. In a U-turn you don't need to come back, you just need to turn in a one time, but the sequence is going to be same. You need to pull over and stop, and again you need to check mirror, right indicator, right shoulder check, and then start to move. Take next right again, please. well done, and just a little bit more speed here as well. Once you turn like a main small road to main road, and you turn very good, but after that you need to maintain your speed limit as well. So you need to keep in the mind you are the only one not driving on the road. The other people, they are using this road as well. So their speed limit is 60, and in front of them you just are dropping your speed limit to 0. So look what going to be happen. So make sure you turn very good, you choose very good safe gap, but you unable to maintain a speed limit. So you need to maintain the speed limit as well. If you're going to maintain the speed limit, it's going to be same distance, and it's not going to be problem for you, and it's not going to be problem for him as well. So everybody is going to be safe. And this type of the mistake as well, look, is a dangerous situation, because you turn very safe, but you are unable to maintain the speed limit, and the backside the car was coming on 60. Suppose if they will not slow down, they can hit us straight away. If the examiner is going to be in the situation, they're going to fail us straight away. So this type of the mistake they don't allow at all. So we're going to take next left again, please.
Is this 2 lane or 1 lane?
One line. What is speed limit here?
I don't know, 50?
Yes. If you don't see any speed sign, the speed limit you can imagine as a 50. Keep looking. What is speed limit now? Make sure you're missing the speed sign, because you giving your all attention just looking straight. So you need to give your attention everywhere, looking the signs, looking for other road users, looking for backside.
What is the limit here? Because I'm driving in 50.
Yeah, the speed limit is here is 60.
Okay.
You miss couple of signs because you are just busy in driving
Busy
straight.
driving
You're not
straight.
looking around. Yes, when lights change to green, yes, you can go. Move to right line, please, when you feel safe.
What's the speed here?
Speed limit is same speed limit you need to follow. Before was 70, but now it's become 60 because of road work. So what are you waiting for? It's a completely safe gap. When you see a safe gap, then don't wait, don't looking. When it's safe gap, then check your mirror, give your indicator, and then quickly start to move. Because if you're not going to move, it will become unsafe gap again. Because somebody is going to come again. Move to next traffic light, turn left, please. So if the examiner say to you, next traffic light turn, start to move left line, because left line will go left. And from left line we can take a left. We're going to take next left again, please. Turn left into right line, please. Turn left into right line. So straight away go to right line.
Okay.
U-turn in this braking place.
Here.
Yes. Look, this is very big mistake. Well, you need to slow down a little bit before you're planning. Planning is matter. Because when I said it to you, make a U-turn in this braking place, you didn't stop at all. You didn't slow down.
Okay.
The car is not going to be work like this. Always, whatever you're going to do, you need to plan. You need to start to slow down a little bit before.
Oh yeah.
Then you will be able to make a position. You will be able to turn in the same speed. You can't turn. Your car will be go somewhere else. Maybe you can hit the trees. You can hit the pool, and it could be accident.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, just reverse and just go back again.
I need to follow more instructions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move to right line, please, when you feel safe. We're going to take next right again, please. Turn right into left line, please.
So I stop here, right? Is
Yeah,
it here or
always
should I
stop
go
just before the line. Make sure one thing you need to keep in the mind as well. You're not allowed to cross the line. If you're going to cross a line, it's going to be a dangerous situation again as well. If no one is there, they're going to give you critical error. If somebody is going to come, it will become a dangerous situation, position, and they will fail us.
So I move right into which lane?
Turn right into left line.
Okay.
Look, here is a one line. From one line, when they say to you like this, turn right into left line, means there is a two lines. That's why they're talking about turn right into left line. If there is a one line, they're not going to say to you anything. When you feel safe, when you're ready, move to right line, please. Make sure maintain your speed limit as well. If you want to change a line, make sure don't do it on slow speed.
Okay.
You need to maintain your speed limit and then change a line. Because you can't do it on slow speed. Suppose if you're doing on slow speed, maybe another line, somebody is coming on 70 speed and you're doing a line changing on 40. So what will happen? He's more than 30 you. So move to left line, please, when you feel safe. And check speed limit. Did you check it? What is speed limit here?
60.
60. Make sure you need to follow the speed limit. Because of the road work, the speed limit normally used to be 70 here, but 60 here for a long time because here is road work is going on. And here you need to be very careful. Lots of students, they make a mistake here. Look what's written in the board: left line ends, merge right line. Start to move straight away. Don't wait for finishing the line. Whenever you saw this type of the sign, check your mirror, give your right indicator and start to move if it's safe. To take next right again, please.
Right?
Right, yes.
Where's the right?
For turning right, look, there is a separate line. You need to start to move from dots line. Dots. As I said, you need to plan a little bit brake. You need to use brake as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so here before for turning right, they just make a special line.
Okay.
On this camp road, for turning right, they just make a special line for turn right. So make sure always you need to plan little bit ahead, because you are unable to plan because you suddenly press a brake. We're going to take next left again, please. Do you know the roundabout rule? Roundabout rule,
Yeah.
always you need to give way to right hand side, and
Yeah.
you need to give way to those cars those are already in the roundabout. Make sure this type of the situation, what you need to do, you need to give way to the, like he's a flashing. So this car was, so make sure you need to understand the sign, because that car, that Jeep was flashing you.
Yeah.
Means flashing means he was giving you give way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if somebody is flashing you, that means they're giving you give way.
Oh, okay.
So you can go first.
Oh, okay.
So that means you can go first.
Oh, okay. So he was giving me the hint.
Give
that
way.
I
If
could-
no one is flashing anything, then you can decide who going to stop.
Okay.
If you see a safe gap, you stop. Better to give way to him.
Yeah.
If he going to see a safe gap, he going to stop.
Okay.
So we're going to take next right again, please.
So how do I put that flash on?
Same like you did a high beam on, just push back. For just you need to, this one just you need to flash. Make sure in the roundabout, even no one is there, still you need to look for the both side. See, still you need to check left and right, because the car can come from anywhere. So what is speed limit here?
40.
40, because school time is going on. If the speed limit is 40, you need to drive, like always drive 5 less. Suppose if the speed limit is 40 and your speed will go 41, it's a straight fail. Because in a school zone they don't allow 1 point higher. Normally it's a 3 second, they just wait for 3 seconds, and but in the school zone they just don't wait even for 1 second. If your speed will go 40 to 41, that's it. Taking next left. Don't you miss the left? You miss the left turn. So now we're not going to turn left. Taking next right from roundabout, please. In the test, as I said, you missed the examiner instruction as well. 3 times, but should not be more than 3 times.
Okay.
So this is very big roundabout. Lots of students, they get confused here. Always, if you're going from the big roundabout, you need to plan little bit ahead. You need to start to look little bit before where is right. and just you need to keep in the mind, take a next left. You just need to keep in the mind where is right and just follow that one. Like here the left hand side there's a bicycle line. Make sure always do shoulder check, left shoulder check. Take next left again, please. We're going to take next left again, please.
Should be completely stopping.
Yes,
1,
yes,
2, 3.
yes. Stop means you need to stop your car completely. Stop for 3 seconds, and after that you need to check both sides, and then you need to go. Stop sign means your car should be motionless. Because some student what they do, they just take a little bit pause and slow down, and they think their car is stopped, and they just start to go again. But their car is not stopped because their car was in motion. And the examiner check these things, and they're going to mark like a critical error. If there is no car, if there any car is going to come, it's a straight immediate termination. But make sure on a stop sign your car should be motionless. Always stop, complete stop for 3 seconds, like your car freeze, your tire freeze. So take a next left. Make sure when you turn left here, this straight way there is a traffic light. Lots of students, they miss that traffic light, and that light suddenly changed to red light. So you need to be very careful about when you turn left. If there is a, take a next right again, please.
What is the right?
Make sure you're not allowed to stop that much. Look, it's a totally safe gap. What you waiting for? You just need to, like you were just waiting in middle of the road because the people they was giving you horn. So it's a big mistake.
Okay.
Because you're not going without any reason. Take a next right. You just can take a little bit this type of the situation. You're not allowed to stop, completely stop. If it's safe, you just can take a little bit pause for looking, and you just need to go.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure always when you're driving straight, always check your center mirror. Because when you're going to drive straight, they're going to look, are you checking your center mirror or not, just before pressing the brake. So whenever you're pressing the brake, first check your mirror, then you need to use your brake. Take a next right again, please.
Oh, we were stuck in this road yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now it's
Make sure it's a not safe gap.
Oh no.
make sure this type of the mistake is very big mistake. So
Okay.
this car was turning right, and you think this car is gone because you was busy in checking.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you need to keep your eye everywhere,
Okay.
because you saw that car, yeah.
I saw it.
But you imagine this car
That was
gone.
going straight.
Take a next left. Oh, you think that car is going straight?
Straight, yes.
No, his right indicator was on. How that car can go straight?
Oh, okay.
You need to check the car indicator. Like this type of the roundabout, when you're going straight, the people they normally don't check right hand side. Make sure always, even the roundabout, even no one is there, still you need to look both side. We're going to take next right again, please. What is speed limit here?
40.
40. Very good. Speed limit is 40 here. This type of the situation, you should not take a panic. Doesn't matter, take a 10 minute, 20 minute, half an hour. Just need to wait for the safe gap. So we're going to take next left again, please. We're going to take next left again, please. We're going to take next right again, please. Make sure this type of the intersection, what you want, most of the student, what they do mistake, they just cross the line. Look, you cross as well.
Oh, did I?
Make
Shit.
sure if you're going to cross the line, it's a straight fill, because it's become a dangerous situation.
Oh, yeah.
So now you can go, it's a completely safe gap. Make sure never cross the line. Whenever you're going from a side road to main road to side road, always just stay back from the line. Because if you will go little ahead, suppose the car is going to become, and where are they going to go from? They need to stop for you. If they're not going to stop, they take a next right, they're going to hit you. Look, now what I'm checking, you are just busy to make a positioning of your car.
Yeah.
So that's why you're doing slowly, you're turning slowly. So what do you need to do? You just need to start to slow down a little bit before. Because if you're going to slow down a little bit before turning, your position will be automatically good. Because once you go closer, you start to use brake, and after that you start to make a position. It take a long time for turning. make sure start to slow down a little bit before turning left and right, and then make a position, because your position is going to be good. But you suddenly use a brake and then you make a position, and then it's take a long time. So we're going to take next left again, please. So follow the speed limit here. You're driving too slow. Suppose you're turning left, you need to start to slow down from here. You need to using brake here, little bit more hard brake, little bit more hard brake. Once you are here, then take little pause and just go, because it's a give way sign. You don't need to stop. That's how you need to stop. You need to use your brake little bit before. We're going to take next left again, please. Use brake from here, brake from here. Look, your position is going to be automatically perfect. Make sure this speed humps is a pedestrian crossing. If somebody is standing left and right hand side, you must need to give way to them. If the car is parked at left hand side and right hand side, and you are not able to go to your line, you can go a little bit middle as well. No problem.
The other day I was standing at the speed hump, and then one of the lady from the car, she told me that that's not a crossing way. You should not be standing over there like that.
Take it next left. So you were standing on the speed humps, yeah?
Speed hump, yeah.
Oh, there was a pedestrian crossing, yeah?
Yeah. And
yeah,
she
you're not
was
allowed
like,
to stop on pedestrian crossing.
Oh, no. I mean to say...
Make sure you need to give your indicator 3 seconds before turning. This indicator you give it very late, turn left into right. Move to, make sure if they say to you turn left into right line, straight away go to right line. Take a next right from traffic light, please. So this is called give way traffic light. Most of the students, they are very confused about this give way traffic light. So this give way side is same like a turning a right. Once light is green, you need to just go center of the road. If any car is just front of you, you need to wait behind of this car, and you don't need to follow that car, because it was a safe gap for that car, but not safe for you.
But not for me, yeah.
So you need to look for the safe gap. So after this car, it's a totally safe gap. You can go look at safe. But if it's not safe gap, when light is going to start to red, because upcoming vehicle, they're going to stop on the red light, and you can go front of them. Because you are already in the intersection.
Yeah.
If you already enter in a green light or yellow light, and you are in the middle, if its light change to red, still you can go. We're going to take next left again, please. Take a next left again, please. Keep going straight. Take a next right again, please.
Right, did you say?
Yeah, turn right. to this one, we're going to like a side road to main road. You just need to make a very good position and just need to wait for safe gap. Here lots of students, they start to take a panic because they need to wait for a little bit longer, because it's a main road, very hard to find a safe gap. So you don't need to take a panic, stress, doesn't matter, take a 10 minutes, 5 minutes, just wait for the safe gap. But you need to be very active, and whenever you see a safe gap, then just go
So right into which lane?
right into right line, please.
Right lane.
And go now.
Is it 50 here speed?
Yes, so speed limit is 60 here. There was a couple of speed sign as well. Maybe you didn't check. So make sure always, once you come on the road, always look for the speed limit. So next traffic light, turn left, please. Look, it was completely safe gap for a long time, but you're not checking. When you start to look, it was unsafe gap, but before you was where you was looking, I'm not sure. So make sure when the examiner say to you move to left line, make sure check your mirror, and then give your indicator quickly, and then keep looking very quick. Keep looking very quick, because you're not looking, take a next left, because before there was a totally safe gap, but that time you was not looking at all. Take a next left into middle line. So we're going from slip line. Make sure when you take slip, going from slip line, there is a pedestrian crossing. Most of the students, they stop on the pedestrian crossing like you. So you need to stop little bit ahead. Yeah, little bit ahead, little bit more, just here. So from here you just need to keep eye from both side, like right hand side and straight side as well. Some students, they only check right hand side and they forget to check about the straights. So it's just totally safe, like you can go now. And this is left hand side, there is a bus line. That bus line you can use till 100 meter, but no more than 100 meter. Move to right line, please, when you feel safe. When you feel safe, when you're ready, move to left line, please. And look for the speed limit. The speed limit, change it to 80 to 60. You need to be aware of changing the speed limit, because the speed limit is changing, but you was not looking at all. So if you're going to more than that, if it's going to be more than 3 seconds, if the police is going to see you, they can give you very heavy fine. If make sure this red light, you need to be very careful. The light was changing, so as I teach you everywhere, you just need to plan little bit before. You need to start to use brake little bit before. Because you suppose this is red light, you suddenly press a brake and it become very discomfort, and the people they coming backside, they need to use brake as well just because of you, because every time you just pressing a brake straight away. So make sure don't press like a straight brake. Just if it's safe to go, you can go. If it's not safe, better to wait. Move to right line please when you feel safe. There are going to be lots of traffic light. Make sure in the traffic light, if you have a time to go. If you don't have a time to go, stop. Never be double-minded. Just always keep one thing in the mind. If you see a safe, then go. If you don't see a safe, then stop. Take a next right again please. Take a next right from left line. Take a next right from left line. Very good, well done. Traffic light, turn left please. Very good, well done. Make sure if the bus is there, if the bus is flashing, take a next left. You need to go it very slowly. If their bus right indicator is on, you need to stop. You need to give way to bus and take a next right into testing area and just park anywhere wherever you feel safe. Make sure keep your car in the middle and don't use accelerator. Always choose the front parking if it's available, because the front one it's very easy to park. And make sure in the parking, when you go in the parking, you need to use your indicator. So you haven't given your indicator 2 times here, because you turn little bit left, you need to give your left indicator. You turn right, you need to give your right indicator again.
Okay.
So every time whichever step you're doing, you need to give indicator.
Okay.
Indicator.
Okay.
Yeah, so these things you need to keep in mind. Except of that, everything is very good.